It's your boy DJ Platinum back once again. All right, so the subject today is, got a bit of wind. I'm not editing the video. The subject today is, should you work for a promoter that wants you to sell tickets? Should you work for a promoter that wants you to sell tickets? Now, it depends. It depends on many things. So, one thing, it depends on, does the amount the promoter pay, does the amount they pay you depend on your ticket sales? Because some promoters try and drop that. And that's okay, because I'm not against promoters for that, because that's their strategy. That might be their strategy for that particular event they're putting on. So I know some DJs get upset with that. I'm not upset with that, because if you look at it from business, that's their particular strategy. They've decided that in this particular event, well, whether it's all the DJs or just the DJs that are not the headliners, I want to book these DJs based on the ticket sales. Yeah. So if you're against that, yeah, you just decline the booking. Don't say nah, because they're saying that's the condition of the booking, innit? They're paying you. So if your ticket sales, if your payment depends on that ticket sales, those ticket sales, and you agree to that, then that's what you've agreed to. If you don't like it, just say no. Like, that's not how I work. It don't need to be no argumenting and you're taking a piss. This promoter takes a piss. Yeah. So you might be one of the set of DJs that he's up to do that, and the headliners he's not asking to do that. Don't get upset. He doesn't rate you as a DJ. If that's part of the strategy, then cool, right? You got to decide for yourself if it's worth it. How do you decide if it's worth it? Now, some DJs are more popular than others. Now, I'm not talking about how big your name is. I'm just saying some DJs have a lot of followers in terms of, so they might not be a big superstar DJ, but they're very social. So they've got a lot of people. So the promoter might say to you, oh, boom, I'm going to pay you this amount. This is the amount we've agreed to. I'll pay you this extra if you sell an extra, if your ticket sales go above, let's say, 35 tickets. So if you sell more than 35 tickets, I'll give you some bonus payment. Now, you're a DJ with lots of social, with, a lot of people follow you and whatever. And, people actually, come to your shit. People come to where you're. Then you're like, in your mind, you're like, 35, of course. I just need to put that on my social media to spread the word and whatever. I'll get more than double that. Yeah. But if you're a DJ that, you don't have that kind of social proof, that kind of social, you're not out with a lot of people a lot of time, you might struggle to sell those tickets. So in that case, you might say to yourself, no, you know what? I don't think I can sell all these tickets. Yeah, because it's not going to be the same for every DJ. Some DJs might be some lower level DJs in terms of how popular they are as a DJ, but they've got a lot of friends and a lot of associates, so people will follow them. Yeah. Whereas you got people at that level, they don't have that following. Then you can have a top DJ that's got a big name, gets their bookings, and they might not have that social thing, but because they're a big name DJ, they just need to post your e-flyer on their page once, and then bare people are inboxing them because they are popular as a DJ. So that's what you got to think. Also as well, obviously we're in a digital age now or whatever, but if a DJ wants you to sell paper tickets, yeah, what does your life look like? Yeah, are you young, outgoing? You know a lot of people. You've got a car. You're always out and about anyway. You work. So you got a side job, but it's just like let's say, an operational or a retail job or whatever. And it doesn't affect you. You could go back around and sell tickets. You're around people all the time. You're always out at the clubs. As opposed to if you're a family man, yeah, you live with your wife and your kids, yeah. So you're a DJ, but you live with your wife and your kids. You've got a job where you work different shifts, yeah. You've got a car, but you share your car with your wife, yeah. You might not want to take a booking where the DJ and where the promoter wants you to sell a certain amount of tickets, because you don't have that extra time in your life. Do you get that? Yeah. So should a promoter, should a DJ work for a promoter that wants them to sell tickets? It depends on those kind of things, and it also depends on if the ticket sells. So if the promoter just says, "Oh yeah, here's a book of tickets. Can I put your number on the flyer?" Like, so say for example, it's a London rave, yeah. There's DJs from different sides of London. Okay, you're the only DJ that lives in West London. Yeah, can I put your number on the flyer and say, yeah, call this DJ for West if you're in West to get tickets. And all he's doing is giving you the book of tickets and whatever, and say, yeah, you could charge booking fee. You could charge £1 or £2 booking fee on top of the ticket price. And he gives you, and he said, oh yeah, I'll collect it at the end and whatever. And he's not pressurizing you to selling tickets. And he said, oh yeah, if some of the other DJs sell out and you ain't got any tickets left, yeah, just meet me and give me back the book of tickets or whatever. Some calm thing like that. Then you're cool. You might have your wife and kids at home, yeah, but you're not out and about running about. You're telling the people to come to an area that's close to your area. Oh yeah, I'll meet at that train station at that time. It's not too much hard work, you know. You might be sitting down with the kids, doing homework with the kids, yeah, right? You might say, okay, yeah, meet me in about 45 minutes. I'll be free in about 45 minutes. Meet me at that station. You finish, help your kids with the homework, tuck your kids into bed, tell your wife, yeah, I'm just going out to, you get me? So it all depends on your personal circumstances. Try to get out of your mind that the promoter takes the piss. If the promoter don't rate you as a DJ, they don't rate you. If they only rate you in a category that I'm only booking this guy, if he sells me tickets, then that's how they see you. So be it. So be it. And it's up to you. Do I want to entertain that? How much more work am I going to put in selling the tickets? Yeah? How much more work am I going to put in selling these tickets? And what is his expectation? Yeah? I think I spoke about this on another video. Yeah? Some promoter asked to book me. They just wanted 2 DJs for the night. I think the rave, if I remember, was 6 hours long. Yeah? They were talking to me and asked me lots of questions. And they were considering either having me for the whole night or me and another DJ. And they expected, hear the idiot thing. And I think I've said the story in a bit more detail in another video. They wanted, like, so the option A, which was book me for the whole night. I don't know if the capacity of the venue was, I can't remember. It could have been anything from 200 to 800. Let's just for this purpose say it was 500. The capacity of the club was 500. They said to me, yeah, battery died. So they said to me, what did they say to me now? They said, if you play for the whole night, yeah, can you bring 500 people? I think the number was 600, you know. But let's just, for this purpose, let's just use 500. Can you bring 500 people? Imagine. So they said, oh, we might think of booking someone else and you could bring 250 people each. Now, let's bear in mind, I can't remember what the venue was. But it wasn't a popular venue. Yeah. Can't remember who the other DJ was that they were talking about. But it wasn't a household name DJ. They were starting up a new night. So it's a brand new night that no one knows about. But you're asking me, can I bring 500 people if I play all night by myself? And also, you're saying, can I bring 250 people if they do another DJ? I think there was more on trying to book me for the whole night and make it. So now the thing is, now here's a few stupid things. Like, if I'm bringing all the people, because you're the promoter, you're the one promoting it. If I bring 500 people, I might as well do the fucking rave myself. Do you get that? It makes sense. So, yeah. Anyway, I've already gone into detail on that story before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. But at the end of the day, right, should you work for a promoter that wants you to sell tickets? It depends what the deal is. ask questions. And then say to yourself, and then step back. So if it's a on the spot conversation, someone rings you, or just say, let me get back to you. Give them a time you're going to get back to them. Let me get back to you. If you can't, but you need to think to yourself, is it worth it? Because I know what it's like. If you're an upcoming DJ, if you're new to DJing and you want a booking, you don't really want to turn down bookings. And some promoters take advantage of that. If you're a new DJ, or even if you're an established DJ, and think back to when you first started, how much times have promoters told you, this will be good for your name, this will be good to get your name out there? In them times that when promoters try to say, they want you to DJ for free, this will get your name out there. Listen, there's a slight point to that, but no, don't let promoters say them things to you. So if a promoter wants you to sell tickets, you need to know if your payment is if part of it's if the condition of your pay is depending on the DJ sales. And also, don't lie to a promoter how much. So even if your payment's not based on the DJ sales, don't lie to a promoter, on how much tickets you're likely to sell. Oh yeah, please book me for this, I can sell bare tickets. No. In the short term, it might be good because you're getting the booking based on what you've told the promoter. But if you're telling the promoter, look, I'm going to be able to sell 30 tickets for this event, and then you sell 6 tickets, then the promoter's like, this DJ ain't the shit that he's saying he is. Be honest. Just be honest. And even sometimes under-promise and over-deliver. Can you sell 10 tickets for this? Yeah, I might be able to sell 10 by the time the event comes. So he's giving you these 10 tickets to sell 3 weeks before the event. You sold out them tickets within a week of him giving them to you. Yeah, I need more tickets. So you've under-promised and you've over-delivered. Do you get me? Then the promoter's like, right, this guy, you know what I mean? So, and then, just don't put yourself in situations. So, don't make it a struggle. Unless that's your thing, unless you got the capacity. You might be going college, you might be an upcoming DJ, you got a big social circle of people and you could do it, then but just be realistic. Don't lie to promoters about how much tickets you can sell just to get the booking, so-and-so, can you sell 40 tickets for this event? You know what, I'm going to be honest. You know what, I think, and if you believe in yourself as a DJ, really and truly, you know what, I think I'll be valuable to your event. Every time I play out, I always bust up the place. The crowd's always going mad. But you want me to sell 40 tickets? I don't think I can sell that, I could probably sell about 20, just being real with you. But I think I'll be an asset to your thing. Look, you know what? Let me send you this video of this rave I played at. Trust me, I'll bust up your rave. I want me able to sell the 40 tickets. And then the promoter's like, I didn't want to book him unless he could sell 40 tickets. But you know what? This guy believes in himself. He showed me this video about him busting up the place in the club. He might be valuable to my event. You know what? 20 tickets, I could live with that. Let me book him. You know what I'm saying? So, should you work for a promoter that asks you to sell tickets? My answer is not yes or no. My answer is depends on your personal circumstances and also your principles. It shouldn't be about what they want. They want something, but there's things that you would do. If that don't match, then no. If it fits within what you're willing to do, then yes. That's it. Your boy DJ Platinum out.